Hi, Nikki, Slimming Well Vegan here, week 17. Um, yeah, I lost a pound this week, so I'm really chuffed, really chuffed. My new scales are fab. I love them. Um, so yeah, I was happy with a pound because it's it's been like a challenging week. I had my daughters and grandchildren down for a couple of days, which was superb. Honestly, just energized me. It was amazing. It was so lovely to have them. And yeah, we did lots and lots of, like, we did swimming, we did loads of walking, like we were just like moving and doing stuff all the time, which was really great. But I wasn't counting calories and I wasn't counting sins. So I know I probably went over on both, but nothing we had was like overly unhealthy. A lot of the stuff I made myself, and I avoided having too much of it. So like I made a big tray of focaccia and I only had like a little square of it. Um, we had like the M&S plant-based cookies. I only had one of them, although they were amazing. So yeah, it was a little bit off plan. So it could have been a bit more of a weight loss, but I was still really happy with a pound because it's going down. It's going down gradually. It went on gradually. It's going to go down gradually. So I'm really, really happy with that. I went to the Losers Club on last night. That was really, really good. And that is so motivating. Like it changes my mindset of like, oh, I'm going to Slimming World and Slimming Club and they're going to weigh me. And then it's going to be like, oh, I've done really badly or I haven't done really badly. And it feels like, I don't know, it feels like the Slimming Club on the Saturday morning was everything. Whereas now it feels like it's the whole week is everything. Does that make sense? Like it isn't just about going in and getting weighed. It's about all the other things that I've done in the week. And I feel like the emphasis is more on that now than like me doing all kinds of crazy stuff to try and lose weight on the day or the day before. Now it's about the whole week. And yeah, it does feel a lot more balanced. I think it's just changed my mindset quite a bit, doing it this way. It's also having the children and grandchildren down and sort of makes it really clear why I'm doing this, like why I want to get fitter, why I want to get healthier. I want to be here and see my grandchildren grow up. I want to see them get married and have children of themselves. I just want to be here as long as possible. And the best chance of doing that and doing it and being, because I don't want to be in my 80s and 90s and not be able to walk and not be able to do this and not be able to do that. I want to be as possibly as healthy as possible and as mobile still as possible. So this is my best chance of doing that. And obviously the more weight I lose before I have my hip replaced, the better it will be for recovery. So yeah, another reason why I'm doing it. Yeah, so obviously 2 days off plan, but really and truly it was only 4 meals. So I'm like, okay, it's only 4 meals out of 21 meals. Like all the other meals I've done really well at. Like 17 meals I've been really good, and the 4 not so brilliant, but they weren't atrocious. So I feel okay. I feel really, really good about it. I batch cooked this week. Obviously I batch cooked a big bolognese, and thought, well, I'll use it for everything, so, which I have, and I'm not sick of it. I've got one more portion left of it, and I'm like, oh God, how am I going to eat this, and how am I going to have it? I've had it on its own. I've had it with jack and potato. I've had it with pasta. What else have I done? I've had it with salad. I've cooked it twice because I cooked it again when the kids and grandkids were down. Yeah, so we've had it twice. The first time I just did it with lentils and brown lentils. What else did I use? Quinoa and beans. But this time I went and bought myself a big, huge, giant packet of TVP, which is textured vegetable protein. The reason I bought it was because I've been watching Mrs. Slim on Plants, and she talks a lot about when you're trying to build muscle and when you're trying to sort of get fit and get healthier, it's hard to do that just with beans and lentils. And I thought, well, okay, I'll try some TVP. It's very high in protein, so I will have a go at that. The TVP, which is amazing, is in 100 grams it's 52 grams of protein. It's pretty high. So yeah, so I made that and had it with everything, and everybody really liked it, and I really like it. So yeah, so that's a good shout, getting the TVP, which I was really pleased with. And it was really strange watching Byron the vegan loser the other day, because that's exactly what he's just started using. I was like, oh, that's such a weird coincidence. But yeah, I think you get to a point and you think, oh, I want to build some muscle, I'm doing weights, and yeah, I need to up the protein. So I also bought myself some vegan protein powder. So if in my day, if I haven't had enough protein, I'm using my Fitness Pal, which is free, and it will, like, I can put everything in and it will tell me how much protein I've had. And if I haven't had enough protein for what I need in the day, which is 130 or 140 grams, so it like tells you how much you've had and whether you need to eat more of it or not. And if I haven't had enough, then I'll do myself a protein shake just with left the rest of the soy milk that I haven't had for that day. So I have 400 mils of soy milk a day. So if I haven't had that in my teas, which I haven't been because of the weather, I haven't been having cups of tea really. So I'll have a scoop of that in my in with the soy milk, and I put a tablespoon of PB Fit, which is really low in calories and sins. It's better than putting peanut butter in. So I'll put that in, and if I've got any frozen strawberries or cherries or something, I'll put those in as well. But yeah, I'm not sinning my vegan powder. I am putting it in as part of on my Fitness Pal, as part of my calorie count and obviously protein count. But yeah, I haven't sinned my vegan protein powder because I see that almost like a medication. Like, if I haven't had enough protein in a day, it's gonna stump my weight loss anyway. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have it no matter what. If I need it, I'll have it. I've really pleased. So since my last video, I've managed to do my workouts or my stretches every single day. I haven't missed any. So I've had so I'll do a day of workout. So like I'll do a lower body strength session or upper body strength session or a full body strength session, and then in between I'll do a rest day where I do a stretch and like a stretch and strength session and work on my balance for my hip. So I'll do that, which is about 23 minutes, I think it is. And obviously I'm still doing the bike riding, which is 5 miles a day, and the swimming. I mean, I don't know how many calories you burn with sea swimming. I have no idea. Because if it's really choppy and wavy, you're just bouncing around and all you're trying to do is keep afloat and tread water. Whereas when it's nice and calm, which it has been this week, it's been really calm, I can do whole lengths of the beach, which is lovely. And then obviously I know I'm getting better. I feel like my swimming technique is getting better as well. So I'm really happy with that. I mean, I assume you're burning quite a few calories anyway, just going in there and bobbing around. Also, the beach that we swim on, you have to go down like a really steep ramp, which is, I can't remember how long it is, but it's a really long steep ramp from the cliff all the way down to the beach. And then you've got another one down, not down to the beach, but down to like the first level. And then you've got another really steep ramp down to, which is all stones, down to the actual beach. So obviously that you're getting the walking exercise, because when you go back up it, wow. I mean, I had a video of me after a few weeks of doing it, and it was the first time I'd managed to get up it without stopping halfway and taking a breather and having a rest like a little old lady. So yeah, I'm really chuffed now. I can walk up it at quite a brisk pace and talk at the same time, which is obviously a really good non-scale victory. Like a really good one. I still compare myself to other people, which you shouldn't, but I still compare myself. There's a couple of elderly ladies that are in their late 70s that run up and down the ramp. They run it. They do park runs and they run up and down the ramp as like practice. Stunning. Like I just sit there in awe of them. Like I sit there when I'm watching them, waiting for the rest of the swimming group to turn up on the bench, and I'm just sitting there watching them. I'm like, you are so impressive. Like I know I can't imagine running up it. Like I find walking up it a challenge. So yeah, I mean, absolute awe of these people that do that. It's really fab. Challenges coming up ahead for this week. I've got a family get together on Sunday, which is going to be amazing, and it feels like it's come around really, really quick. There's like 35 of us, so it's the cousins and their children, and yeah, my sister and her children and their children, and obviously my children and grandchildren. So yeah, we're all meeting up and having a massive barbecue, which is challenging for two reasons. One, it's I'm not going to be driving there. I'm driving to my daughter's in the morning because it's quite away from it would be like a 3-hour journey. So I'm driving to my daughter's, which is 2 hours, and then I'm going from my daughter's in her car. So, and then I'm staying overnight at hers when we come back. So I can actually have a drink if I want to, and which is very rare because I'm usually the driver. I'm nearly always a designated driver. So it's very rare for me to have the chance to have a drink. So I don't know what's going to happen there, whether I'll have a drink or not. I see how I feel on the day. The other challenge is that the rest of my cousins and all of them, they're not vegan, so it's only myself and my daughters and my grandchildren that are vegan. And yeah, so we're having to sort of think about the vegan side of the food, and then I'm like, do I really want to put in the mix what actually I also want to eat healthily as well? Like that's an other added thing, and I'm not sure how we're going to go about it. So I will see what happens. It might be it's only one meal, but it might be one meal that will be off plan again. But I survived 4 meals being off plan this week, so I think I can survive one for next week. We'll see how that goes. I'll let you know obviously next week how that went. So that's the challenge ahead for this week. I've also so what I want to aim for this week is another pound loss, because another pound will get me to my 2 stone weight loss. So I'm on 1 stone 13 at the moment, which is really exciting. So yeah, so it will give me to my 2 stone, which will be really good, and that'll be then like 3.5 stone. No, yeah, 3.5 stone since I moved. I haven't noticed it in clothes because I haven't really gone out and bought anything new. I was given a load of clothes that are various sizes, like from 16 up to 20, and yeah, that all of them fit. So I think even the 16s must have been like quite big 16s. And the clothes that I'm wearing now, I mean, everything is definitely feeling bigger on me. Like the clothes already are feeling bigger. So I thought next week I need to, because I haven't done my measurements in ages, so I thought next week I'll do my measurements as well. So I know I've got my weight and my BMI and all of that kind of stuff. I've got that on my scales, but it'd be really good to know about my measurements. So I can't remember when was the last time I did my measurements. It was beginning of July. So yeah, so if I'm doing them now, sort of the end of August, it's given me sort of quite a few weeks to see if there's been any difference. I'd be so happy if there's been some difference. Really, really happy if there's some difference. But yeah, so I'm going to do that this week. So that's my goal, is to lose a pound, to do my measurements, and to complete another week of doing the workouts, rest days, workouts, rest days. And because I'm doing the same workout, I'm not just picking different random ones, I'm doing the same strength and weight workouts each time. So each time I do my lower body, it's the same one each time. So I'm hoping then I can see some progress. So I've started videoing my workouts as well, so I can actually see if there's been any progress in how I'm doing, because my balance is really poor. And the lower body one works a lot on balance and works a lot on preventing things like falls, so it's basically for seniors. But for me and my state of my hip at the moment, it's a really good thing to try and work on my balance and try and strengthen that. Had a lovely swim this morning. Got up early, not as early as yesterday. Yesterday was a 6:30 swim, so got up early for a 7:30 swim. Come down here, met a couple of mates, went in there for a lovely swim. It's a bit seaweedy, so I'm a bit covered in seaweed, which is wonderful. So I'm going to have to definitely shower all off when I get in. But yeah, really refreshing. I needed it. I didn't sleep very well again, so yeah, it's good. Just people down here with their dogs. Some people have been swimming, some people are doing yoga and meditation and then swimming. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. No sun yet. We might get some later. You can't even see the island. It's that hazy at the moment. So that's my plan and my challenges for this week. As usual, I put the links for all the YouTubers that have been inspiring me this week on the in the description. If you're trying to lose weight and you feel like you need a bit more motivation, whether you're doing it on your own, whether you're doing it with a club, then I do recommend the Losers Club on a Wednesday evening at 6:30. That's 6:30 p.m. UK time. So yeah, I'll put them Beyond Authentic Health, which is the Losers Club. I'll put them in the link as well. So yeah, I would recommend it. It's a good Wednesday night. It's between an hour and a half or 2 hours, but people drop in and come back, and obviously then you can watch it after it's been recorded. You can watch it anyway. So yeah, it's just nice if you do watch it live to like have the chat and have that feedback with people. Totally recommend that. I hope you all have a really good week. I hope you get the goals that you want, and if you don't get the goals you want, I hope you're working towards them. I saw a really cool quote on Facebook the other day, and I put it on the Losers Club Facebook, and it was, in 6 months' time, do you want to look back on it and think of 6 months, you had 6 months of excuses or you had 6 months of progress? And I thought, okay, because I've had years of excuses. So it'd be really good to look back on my last 6 months since I started this journey and say, actually look at the progress I've made. And I feel like this YouTube channel, the going to the Losers Club, interacting with other people on social media, I feel like that is my motivation, and I feel like that's been progress for me. But also the fact that I've lost weight, and if I lose my pound next week, then I've lost 2 stone of weight since, when did I start? April, 5th of April. That's when I started with Slimming World. It was the 5th of April. So yeah, I'll be really happy if that happens, and that I will see that is progress, and that is consistent progress, which I'm really happy about. It's not been, normally my weight loss journeys are up and down and up and down, and then I'm off and then I'm on, and I feel like even though I'm not going to the club and getting weighed in, I still feel like I'm making the progress, and I still feel like it's that gradual downward slope on the old graph for my weight. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Have a lovely time. Bye.